Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So I know it's been a minute since I've done a talking video or like a tutorial video. So today I'm just going to give you guys 5 ways to maintain moisture in your hair. This has definitely been a challenge for me because my hair is really thick, and I did learn that I do have high porosity hair. So I've adapted some, tricks and just ways that I keep my hair really moisturized. So let's get right into it. So I have my little notes here, so don't mind me. So the first thing I would say is to learn your hair's porosity. This is really key in knowing like how much product to use when you're overusing products or when you're underusing products. If you have high porosity, that means your cuticle is open, and that means that it allows moisture in and out really easily. So you can moisturize your hair really easily, but also it'll get dry fast as well. And I have high porosity, so this is like crazy. It's insane. It's really annoying. That also means that your hair has probably been damaged before. When I did my big chop, it was because my hair was damaged. So I did have damaged hair. So that probably is a big reason that I do have high porosity hair. So if you have high porosity, that means you're gonna want to add protein into your hair. I would suggest a protein treatment about once a month. If your hair is really damaged, I would try doing like a more natural one, like with avocado, or the Alpha-G protein treatment is really good as well. I would recommend that probably about once a month, just to keep your hair, keep the cuticle with keratin in it, so it can be strong and nice, and keep I don't know. Also, the lock method would be really good, which is liquid, oil, cream, however you do it, cream, oil, liquid, cream, oil, however you like to do it. But that really helps to keep your hair sealed. Like, you have to seal in your hair, because with your cuticle, oh my god. Okay, so with your cuticle being open, that means you need to, when you're protective styling your hair or styling it, that means you need to make sure that your hair is coated, or else that moisture is going to leave like really fast. As fast as you put it in, it's going to leave. So you need to make sure that your hair is coated with the oil, a sealant oil that will help you, I'm telling you, to retain your moisture. So make sure you keep your hair layered, oiled, cream, everything. For low porosity hair, this means that your cuticle is closed, like, shut tight. So that means that it doesn't want anything to come in and don't want anything to come out either. So this means sometimes when you style your hair, you might see that your hair just like sits on top of it, and like when you comb it, it's not like absorbing, or when you spray it, it takes a long time for the water to absorb into your hair. And this can cause like product buildup because the products won't absorb into your hair. So you always find yourself like with product buildup, or like a really nasty scalp, having to scrub all that stuff out of your scalp. Something you need to do if you have low porosity hair would be to, when you do deep condition, use heat. You could use the hooded dryer that I use. I bought that at my dollar store for $10. It was $10, and I already had a blow dryer, so I just hooked it up, put it on my hair. I use that for about, if you use it for 5 minutes, it's gonna be really hot. So I use mine for like 10, 15, not too much. But if you have low porosity hair and you want to deep condition, I would recommend doing like a 30-minute deep condition with heat, just to make sure you get all that moisture in your hair when you do deep condition. Use lighter products when you are styling your hair, because those greases and butter would just sit on top of your hair, and like it's not gonna be good. It's gonna be really greasy and nasty. So one deep conditioner that I use that is really it's really for low porosity hair, I feel like, because it's really good. It's really slippery, but my hair really enjoys like thick butters because I have high porosity hair. But it's this Fresh Honey Nectar deep conditioning treatment by Camille, and this, I use it today. It's water-based. That's how I know it's for low porosity hair. It's water-based, so yes, you need that. Low porosity, water-based, high porosity, thick butters and creams. So keep that in mind. And also, as far as protein for low porosity hair, you do not need that much protein. I would say probably every, how high porosity is like 1 month or so for a protein treatment. I would say low porosity probably every 2 to 3 months if you're trying to get your hair back to healthy, because you don't really need. That's just gonna do something crazy to your hair. Too much protein causes your hair to like snap and break, so you don't want that, because low porosity hair is usually already dry if you have problems with it. So overloading your hair with protein is not going to help at all. So yes, learn your hair porosity. That is like major key. It's like the first step to getting really into your hair. Not, I wouldn't say the first step, but it's like, you know, once you've got the first couple steps down, it's like, okay, I need to learn my hair porosity so I can move on. Okay, so yes, moving on. So after you learn your hair porosity, you need to practice more protective styling the right way. Okay, so yes, not only will it make your life easier, it'll make your moisturizing from your wash day to your next style a lot easier as well. So when I wear my braids, you know, my famous coil ray braids that I'm always wearing, I wet those in between from when I put them in and from when I wash them. I'll probably have one day when I wet them, I'll re-put my products in, re-put my oil on my ends, and my hair will just be, you know, re-moisturized again in that style. Don't forget that y'all can wet and do your hair when it's in braids and twists and everything like that. So if you wear braids for like 2 weeks or something like that, do not hesitate to spray with water, aloe vera juice, re-put on oil, re-put on your hair products, because you need to re-moisturize your hair when it's in those braids. It can be dry, and sometimes I forget to wear my bonnet at night. I do. I be slacking. So that's major key. That really helps my hair moisturized. And also, this allows your hair to always be like in a natural state, you know, because sometimes the biggest problem that I had with my natural hair was that I didn't know what to do with it. I actually just did this style today. This is my first time doing this style. I really like it. I never know what to do with my hair except put it in protective style. So I'm trying to venture off. This is like a journey for me as well. When I used to do my hair, I had a problem with like styling it. I always wanted to wear it out all the time. And I always wanted to wear it out, but I never knew what to do with it. So that was just kind of issue. Like I always had my ends out, and I was always like rubbing stuff. So when I adopted doing more protective styles, my hair just seemed to like form its curl pattern like so much better. It just seemed to like come. It just seemed to come. Even when I was transitioning, it was, you know, it took a minute for me to transition and then big chop. I transitioned for about a couple, like 6 or so months, and I was like, you know, I can't do this. So I just cut it off. But yeah, braidouts and twist outs definitely kept my hair like, you know, in its natural state. So that really helped a lot. I feel like I said the same thing over and over again, but yes, keep your hair in its natural state. So practice protective styling, learn your hair porosity. Next, to master your lock method or master whatever products you're going to use, or your routine for moisturizing in between. So, you know, of course, for high porosity hair, we needed that, you know, the layers of moisture. So when you use the lock method, you're doing that to make sure that your cuticle is coated with moisture. And the lock method ensures that your hair is going to keep moisturized for a couple days, or at least a day or two. If you need more moisture, I would recommend doing my little in-between, spray with water, spray with aloe vera, or add some oils to your ends again. That would really help. And if you have low porosity hair, I would say lighter products and moisturize with warm water when you do moisturize. This will open up your cuticle, so it allows all your products to come in, because if your cuticle is closed and you're trying to spray water on it and put products on it, low porosity, it's not gonna work. So just make sure that you use warm water. On to my next tip is going to be start using more natural products. I know there's some people who are like natural thumpers, like, oh, I can't use that, it has that in it. I can't use that, it has that in it. Those people are woke and aware, and they know that everything that they put in their hair makes a difference. And I'm starting to become one of those people, because when I use natural products, my hair just thrives. Like my hair feels so much better. It works 10 times better. It might work a little bit slower, honestly, but that process, that's slow, you know, that slow that you think is slow, your hair is actually growing every single time it uses that. Because natural product is nothing but beneficial to your hair. When it has like preservatives and this and that in it, that's like adding and taking away, adding and taking away. When you use natural stuff that's meant for you and your hair, it's going to work. It's going to work, period. So some natural things that you should think about using would be aloe vera. You can use this right out of the plant. I would recommend that rather than buying any aloe vera gel ever, because aloe vera gels, they be green and they be having this in it. It's not real. Just get the plant and put that on your hair, and I promise you, that will do you a lot of good. Also, flaxseed gel. If you guys want me to make a flaxseed gel video on how to make flaxseed gel, just comment down below. I will definitely do that for you guys. Something that's really good is honey. Honey acts as a natural humectant for your hair, which that means the honey naturally attracts moisture from the air. So if you put honey in, like, say if you add honey to your deep conditioner, or if you add it to your hair product, your hair is going to be moisturized a lot more throughout the day because it's going to be attracting moisture all day. And I live in Houston, so if I go outside, but anywho, rice water, try adding herbs to your oils and like letting them sit for a minute. Also clays, and of course natural oils. All of this stuff that's natural and organic will play such a good part in your hair journey. Just start incorporating more stuff into it, except, you know, your big name products, you know. Yes, and if you also are trying to just, like, if you don't care to make your own products, or you know, have that big hassle, excuse me, I know a few people on Instagram that sell like hair care lines that are organic, no nothing else, organic hair care lines, face care, body care, all that stuff. I can link her Instagram below and let you guys, you know, check them out. It's organic, it's a little bit more expensive, but I took that as an investment, you know, rather than like a liability. It's an investment, not a liability. So yes, think of hair products as investments. And lastly but not least, probably the most important one of them all would be to moisturize your hair from within, okay? And this means eating a lot of foods that are good for your hair, that will build your hair because it has good stuff in it that you're eating. So I have a little list that I wrote down here. A few foods that I eat very often, except salmon, because I am vegan. I do not eat salmon. But salmon, for, you know, for everyone out there that do partake in meat eating, salmon has a lot of protein that will really help build the keratin and like the cuticle of your hair. It will help strengthen it. Carrots, avocados, spinach, almonds, and beans. Those are things that I eat all the time because I am vegan, and those things are really easy to incorporate into your meals and good, very tasty, and very beneficial, so it's not gonna harm you in any type of way. These foods have vitamin A, vitamin B5, vitamin C, and vitamin D. They have biotin, omega-3 fats, iron, zinc, and selenium. So these are all things that are in your hair that make up the makeup of your hair. So yes, and all these things that you need to get, you probably are getting them and don't realize it because, you know, you're just probably eating and living life. But if you want to see a difference in your hair, I would say start paying attention. That's about it. Start paying attention to what you eat, and then you'll notice a difference. So if you start really indulging in like really good antioxidant filled foods, lots of food with iron, lots of food with zinc, you're gonna notice that your hair is gonna get a lot healthier. Also, which is you probably hear all the time, and it's probably cliche, but drinking water. You need to drink more water. Water is so essential. And if you don't care to sit there and drink a gallon of water every day, you could eat more watermelon, you could eat more cucumbers. I have a little list here of celery, grapefruit. I use coconut water in every single one of my smoothies. I use coconut water in every single one of my smoothies, and it's so good. And it's just coconut water, it's good for you. Lemon, pineapple, cabbage, and lettuce. I don't really eat a lot of lettuce. I really eat a lot of like kale, arugula, other greens. I don't really eat lettuce. I do eat cabbage. Cabbage is good. So yeah, if you guys want to incorporate more of these products into your more of these foods into your diet, that would really give you guys a boost of health for your hair. But these are all the tips that I have for you guys today. I hope these help you out. I hope y'all really take these to heart, because this is stuff that I use on my hair that's growing. Like watching my natural hair journey, I am going through it with emotions. So you guys are all here to learn. I'm here to learn. Please take these into account, because it will really show in your hair and your hair journey. But if you guys have any more questions, comment down below. If you guys want to hear anything answered, if you want to see a hair porosity video, a flaxseed video, comment down below. Please let me know. Other than that, it's the Vegan Beauty checking out one time. Check into my other videos. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next one.